18 now. We are always telling our kids to grow up, act more mature. We're teaching them to be responsible, good adults. Decades ago, psychologists came up with 5 markers of adulthood. Finish your education, get a job, leave home, get married, have kids. But what does that mean exactly? The markers haven't changed, but life sure has.
Julie Lythcott-Haims' book is called Your Turn: How to Be an Adult. Julie, thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Larry and Sarah, always great to be with you in Chicagoland.
All right, I'm sure you hear from people, but I don't want to be an adult. It's hard. What is an adult? Like at 18, technically you're an adult, but depending on your life circumstance, you may feel adulthood earlier or even later. What do you define as being an adult?
Absolutely. Well, first, millennials were the ones to say, I don't want to adult, I can't adult, adulting is hard. And I'm here with a lot of compassion for any young adult who feels that way. Maybe they were overmanaged in childhood. Maybe they were handheld a lot. Parents made the decisions, solved the problems, and now they're 18, 19, 20, 22, and they're not used to taking care of business. On the flip side, a lot of kids have to grow up early because life circumstances are tough. If your parents are busy working 2 jobs to just make ends meet, maybe you're taking care of younger siblings, making food, taking care of business, you might have had to grow up sooner. So clearly adulting is kind of more a state of mind on top of the skill sets needed to fend for yourself. That's what adulting basically is, the ability to fend for yourself. You're not a dog on somebody's leash being handled and managed.
Right.
It's on you, and you can.
But even before the helicopter parents and the social media anxiety, my parents never hovered over me, and I still made a lot of mistakes after 20. So why should it be any different? Maybe they have a later start, but they're still going to make lots of mistakes. So what's the difference?
Yeah, Larry, it's not at all about not making mistakes. We all make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of being human. In fact, being an adult is recognizing that, hey, I don't have to be perfect. My job here is to just try to learn and grow, try my best, learn the lessons that I can from the ways in which I've screwed up, get stronger, get more capable, get more confident, and keep going.
Larry touched on social media. Do you think that plays a role in making adulting harder these days, or do you see any difference?
You know, social media for many of us is a place to curate our perfect life. We try to show off what we're doing instead of showing the real self. So when you see too many people's perfect lives, it can make you feel inadequate. And yeah, I think that's impeding some folks' sense of whether they can, because it looks like everyone else is perfect. What we all need to remember is social media is a performance. What you're seeing is largely not real. And don't judge yourself based on someone else's perfectly curated dinner table on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, let me say something nice about millennials, though. I think that they seem to be more interested in experiences versus stuff, like when we grew up and it was all about stuff in the 80s. So that's a positive, but that still takes a lot of money. So beyond the traditional markers of, work and get married and have kids, what's the plan for them that's going to be any different than it was for us?
I think nowadays there's more choice and freedom than ever for folks from all walks of life. Millennials are the most diverse generation in American history, and they're very confident and comfortable in their identity, which is wonderful, which means they're going to be making choices around where to work, where to live, whom to be in relationship with based on what they know to be true about themselves. They have that ability and that awareness, which is fantastic. They also, though, have a lot of noise in their heads about what everyone expects them to be and do. And my job here on the page in this book is to say, try to drown out the noise of everyone else's expectations about what you're supposed to be. Listen for your own voice that's telling you, this is the work I'm good at and that I love. And these are the places where I feel a deep sense of belonging, and go in those directions. The choice is now totally up to you, which can feel terrifying to sort of be on your own. But I'm here on the other side, like pulling them through, saying, yeah, it's a little scary to be totally in charge, but it's also called freedom.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear from people that it's kind of almost a feeling of like you're faking adulthood till something happens?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm just playing the role of the person buying a condo, or, like.
Yeah, sorry, Sarah, catch up. Simon and Garfunkel, remember them, right? They said, fake it till you make it. And Amanda Palmer, a Gen X musician, said, the professionals know they're winging it. The amateurs pretend they're not. Okay, yeah, projecting competency, that's a part of adulting. You don't have it all figured out at 18 or 25 or 29. Heck, I'm 53, and there's stuff I'm still figuring out. But an adult, here's the distinction. A child is going to pick up their phone and text their parent, what do I do? What do I do? Handle this for me. An adult says, you know what? I might get some advice from these folks, but ultimately it's on me, and I'm going to do my darndest to try to figure this out.
Yes. Let them fall and figure it out.
But then you have to be an adult, Larry.
It's good. Being an adult is delicious.
Yes.
It's delicious. I love that. Thank you so much, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Thanks for having me on. Take care.
Julie.com or follow her on Twitter. Thanks so much.